Hi everyone. So hope you are doing well at home, enjoying your vacation. So since the current situation of the country, we will be contacting with you in this matter. But if you have any queries, I think it is better if you can add me to your WhatsApp group. I did not see your group still, so Ravishan or anyone else, if you can add me, then if you have any queries regarding costing, then I can give the answers, then all others also can be visible. So that is one message. And regarding the module, so next assignment will be given to you from this costing part, basically with this rate analysis. And again, Miss Maliti also will be given you another assignment from the measurement part as well. And another thing is that another PowerPoint is available with JMU regarding this costing part, but I did not deliver it to you up to now because I hope that prior to go for the presentation, it is better if you have a brief idea. Then only you can have a better understanding regarding the content of the PowerPoint. So most probably on next week or after the next week, I will conduct that presentation as well. But prior to going for that one, it is essential to finish the BOQ what I have started with you already. So when it comes to the BOQ, so this is the image that I have with me, which was given by one of your colleague at the lecture time period. So in this BOQ, we have finished up to the 4 items: excavation, disposal, and 2 concrete work. And one concrete item, as I remember, I have given you as a homework. So I cannot check it now because of this format. But once I meet with you, I will check it then and hope you have completed the work without any doubt. So this BOQ is basically for the construction of boundary wall. So boundary wall is a kind of erection of a wall. So here it is having foundation, then tie beam, and then the wall construction including the finishes. So I know that in practically it is including columns as well, but for this activity we did not consider the column part as well because that concrete formwork reinforcement will be covering with the tie beam. So that is a basic idea. So and here the next item will be formwork. So formwork, in the sense there is two types of formwork available at the moment in Sri Lankan industry. One thing is conventional and other thing is system formwork. When it comes to system formwork, it is kind of kid still to the construction industry. So we don't have any manufacturer in the Sri Lankan context. So it will be mostly manufactured by the Malaysian companies and will be imported to the country as per the given requirement. So it is again a kind of mold which is fabricated through using steel and other aluminium or such kind of material. So it should be manufactured in the factory basis, not like the conventional method. And another important thing is system formwork is kind of tailor-made one. So if it has been erected as per your drawing, that's it. You cannot reuse that thing for another set of design. And it is very costly item. When it comes to initial cost, you have to invest a lot. So then it will be only economical for the high rise or larger scale projects, not for the middle scale or small scale project. So conventional method is commonly used for the small scale and even for the large scale when there is a kind of specific design that you are required to do by concrete, then you have to go with conventional method. So conventional method is the one that you might be experiencing most part of your industry once you have graduated as quantity surveyor. So, if you all remember that concrete, there under the concrete there were several sub working items. One thing was casting concrete, since we have used in situ, not the factory manufactured, and then it should be placed, and then the curing should be done. So likewise for the formwork also there is having several items. So I have Excel worksheet. So one item will might be making mold. So to make the mold, you should make some effort. So for that there will be some materials and labor component as well. And then after fabricating the mold, then we need to assemble the thing. And one more thing regarding the mold is this mold, basically we assume that it can be reused for 4 times. Okay, so it means for one usage, after calculating the cost, you need to divide it by 4. So this is the cost for 4 time usage, and this is the cost for 1 time usage. So that is because convention, so because plywoods and all other things can be reused. So as example, if you once erected for one column, if you have similar size another column, then you can reuse that thing for the next column as well without again preparing the mold. And when it comes to assembling, so it is one usage, so you need to calculate the cost per 1 time. And then dismantling, again there will be another cost. Okay, so that those are the main 3 sub item for formwork: erection of mold, assembling, and dismantling. So this is kind of information I hope that you all can see. So these rates should be changed based on the price list that we are having. So I hope that all this price list is with you. So this 1-inch think plank glass class 2 timber. For this one, use it as plywood. So I think that you all are having plywood rates. So this should be plywood, not class 2 timber. And convert the rate if you have given with the square meters, then convert it into square feet. And again, format should be the usual format that we have used so far for the other items, not this format. And this cost rate analysis has been done for the 15 square meter. So don't worry about this description, though it is for the column that we are going to take this into the tie beam. Don't worry. So this is for 15 square meter. Okay. So when you are taking the final calculation, you need to consider this cost per 1 use, not the cost per 4 uses, because this total cost is for 4 time use, because we are not going to remake the mold again and again for this 4 time. So only 1 time we are going to prepare the mold, then it will be reusing. Okay, but when it comes to assembling, there might be some other materials again that we are required, but don't use these timber props. Since it is a tie beam, we don't require these timber props because the initial breakdown is for the column, so it is not required for this item. But when it comes to column or slab, you will be required to have props. Otherwise, it will not be fixed. So for this work item, we will only require a bolt. 16mm bolt. As I remember, I did not give you the rate. So in WhatsApp group, I can give you an idea. And Kavish, if you have any idea, please share with your friends since you are busy with your house construction. And then mold oil. So we discussed. So mold oil is for the apply for the surface of formwork. Then only it can be dismantling well without any the harm or disturbance to the structure. We can remove the formwork if you have applied mold oil well only. Otherwise there will be kind of damage to the structure. So I think that you all have idea regarding honeycomb. So honeycomb is kind of voids in the concrete structure. So if you have a, if it is a good quality work, there should not be any honeycomb. So then it is essential to apply this kind of thing. So I think I have given you the rate. So skilled labor rate is there, unskilled labor rate is there. And when it comes to wastage and tools, again when it in the mold direction, there will be 5% wastage for the total of material component. Okay, so you like tools for this labor component, you need to add 5% wastage for the material component as well. So plywood is there, 2x1, timber is there. I can't remember whether I have given you the rate for 2x1. If it is no, we'll discuss. And then wire nails, I think I have given you the rate. Wire nails are there. And at the end of the material component, it is required to add wastage. And at the end of labor component, it is required to add tools. So tools in the sense, I think we have used 2.5% from the labor component. So use the same thing, not 3%, but whatever the percentage that we have used for the previous calculation. So don't add the overhead and profit here. That thing will be added at the end of the day. So assembling part. So again wastage will be no wastage for the assembling, only the tools for labor. And one more additional thing is there, it is called allocation for scaffolding. So we are going to prepare the calculation for tie beam, so we will not have scaffolding allocation, but you should know that if when you are going to prepare the rates for the column, then again this thing will be applied because you want to go up and up, then there will be a requirement of scaffolding. But for this erection of tie beam, there might not be a requirement of scaffolding. Okay, so for the moment, for this work item, we can remove that part. So this will be the cost for assembly per one time. Okay, then we can move to the next one, dismantling. So dismantling simply means removing of the scaffolding. So again, skilled labor is there and unskilled labor. Skilled labor, yes, might be required for the proper dismantling. And again, labor cost, for the total sum of the labor cost, there will be tool cost, and scaffolding again will not be required since this is a tie beam erection. So that is all for the total 15 square feet. So cost of A, B and C. C means this dismantling cost. So total will be like this. Then for that one, it is required to add overhead and profit. So in our sense, I think we have added 25%. So then at the end of the day, you can have cost cost for 15 square feet, and then you can convert that thing into not for the cost per square but for the cost per square meter, because in our BOQ we are having the rate with square meters. Also cost per 1 square meter. Okay, so and then say rate. Okay, after rounding up. So I think now you all can do the work without any issues. So most probably your assignment will be based on column part. Although this is tie beam. So try with this exercise. If you have any doubt, please raise in your WhatsApp group. Then I can help you. So that is all about homework. Okay. See you soon with the next work item. So that is all for the homework with our BOQ. Okay, thank you.